Hi friend, this is Pat Sloan here with my daily video, and today's topic, if you look at your calendar, is to say, we really need to look at it. And what do we need to look at? Our fabric. Of course, yes. But I want you to look at it in a very specific manner. I want you to look at whether it's in the right place, whether you have fabric that should be put somewhere else, so it's in the wrong place, or do you have fabric that's not working where you have it? And in my case, that's what I have. I have backing fabrics that are not working. I don't have a good spot for backing fabrics. It's not working what I've been doing. I have some in my rolling case down here at the bottom. I mean, they're bulky, they're wide backs, they're big packages, and if I put them in my red bins up here, they take up a lot of room. I don't need a backing fabric in the bin with the red fabric. If it's a red backing, I don't need it in with the other red fabrics. I need backing fabrics kind of by themselves. And so I think I have one tin that I can, like a picnic basket. I have a big picnic basket. I think it's almost empty. And so I'm going to check it out. If it is, I'm going to see if I can get at least some of these in there. I could store some with the tops that need to be quilted. That would be another place, because that's where I would look for backing. When I'm going to quilt the top, I go over to look for the backing. So it's just not been it's been a difficult piece of fabric for me to work with storing. It's great big chunks. So I'm sure you have something, if you take a look around today, that you need to find a better place for it. And that is your challenge today, along with being sure that you find something to toss, looking through your fabrics, looking for your notions, looking through other parts of your house, things that you're just not using, those old rubber bands. Toss them. Or put them in the donation bag. That's the word toss is very loose. It's just more fun to say toss than to give you all the options of what you could actually do with them. So let's talk elephants. Look, I have an elephant scarf. I sent one to Wendy too. Isn't it cute? Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So I have some elephants to show you. Some pink elephants. So I am working the top row. So the top row for me has this one, and then it will have this guy. That was the first one I did. And then here's the third one. So the fourth one is a gold elephant on that row, and then I can do the sashing strips, and I've got them cut. I can put the sashing strips between them, and I probably am going to go ahead and do the elephant as is, and if I decide to hang it in my bedroom, then it'll just hang behind the headboard some. It's like, or who knows, I might change my mind, but I will at least start setting them, like the 4 elephants, then I think it's 3 elephants, right? But I won't put the end pieces on, so I'll just figure out, so leave myself that option to make a change if I want. I also need to make my pillow, so that's top of my list, is to get my blue elephant into the pillow and then make those 2 pillow covers that I need for the living room, like before January is over. I know, no, it's early in January, but these things, they just go, don't they? Like, I need to bring up my word do, as I will do these projects. I will do pillows in the next day or so. That is on my list. I also have not done my sort of master plan for the next couple of months of these are the projects I'll be making, and when are their due dates, and when should I be working on them, every day, each day, which things should I be working on. So that is top of my list to deal with, because I just keep adding things, I can't imagine you know how that feels. I bet you never do that. Nope, I just added something else because my niece is having a birthday soon. Don't tell her. I'm sure she doesn't watch this, but she is my, she's a park ranger, a national park ranger, and so she goes to all the parks. She loves to go to the parks, and she's collecting across the country, and she's collecting the pins from the parks. So I got one of these the state map of the U.S. There we go, map of the U.S. with the parks. So it has all the states, so that she can go and put her pins on this, because I figure she could get, like, I'll put a hanging rod in the back, so she could just hang it through like a curtain rod. That's what the hanging rod does. Or she could use cafe clips I know she rents, you know, so that might mean she just sort of keeps it folded up, but she could put her pins on here. I know she wears them on a lanyard, but she might have duplicates, or she might have ones that she wants to swap out, and this will give her a place to put them. And I am going to use, whoops, this is what I'm going to use for the backing. I have just enough left of this Bonnie Lane right now that I can put it on the back for her. So I think that is my plan. So I've got to do that. I'm just going to do horizontals across. I'm not going to do, or I may free motion it. I haven't quite decided. But I need to do that fairly quickly so it can go in the mail and get to her. So that is a new project that I have to do. I also took my blue and white and put it over in my gallery that I showed you yesterday that I finished, the ultimate quilt along, you know, the sampler. So I have my first official finish up on my gallery page. Yes. It's like I have to do that every time I finish one. I've got to get it up in the gallery. Otherwise it doesn't happen, does it? Now, a lot of people have asked me if they can still get this quote, and so I thought I would hunt around, and I was able to find a place that still has it. So it's linked below, and also in the first comment, I put the things. So this is the panel that was from Goldenrod, and you know, it's getting older, it's getting harder to find, but these sayings: have nothing in your house that you do not know to be useful or believe to be beautiful. William Morris. This is my favorite. This is like the thing I'm channeling this year. It's sort of like my partner to the word do is when I'm, you know, processing things, thinking about things. This is sort of a key. You know, how do I want things to feel and look? How do I want my home to be? I want things to be cozy. So then we have the other sayings. Keep your face toward the sunshine and the shadows will fall behind you. It is the sweet, simple things of life, which are the real ones after all. And after midnight, the moon sets and I was alone with the stars. Amelia Earhart. So these four, which is interesting because I also have, I'm thinking like, do I want maybe a little quilt? Do I want a quilt for myself with the four of those? Or I have this panel of animals. So I'm thinking I could combine that with the animals. Lots of options, lots of things I could do. Another new project, yes. But that's the fun stuff. That's really the fun stuff to do, to sort of, for me, is to play around with different items and see what I can make happen. I could, somebody wrote me that they're going to try to put it into the home project here that we're working on, the Home Is. And speaking of Home Is, you have done some incredible house blocks yesterday. Yes. So I have a couple here to show you. I'm going to just put a couple right here because what I did is when the first couple of blocks that I saw on Facebook, I went ahead and saved the pictures, and so I have their name and sharing them here because I thought that'd be really fun for you to see the quilt block done in different fabrics than mine. And remember, at my website, you can go at the article for block 1, you just go all the way to the end, and then you download it, and then right under that is a place where you can share a picture. So if you're not on Facebook, you can share a picture there, or even if you are on Facebook, this is the only place that they're all together. That's the easiest way to handle it. So that's available to you. All right, what do I have? I had a wonderful gift. Rita sent me this super cute mug rug. A mug rug. It says 2021 do. My word. So she says I can channel my word and I can with my coffee on top. So it's like perfect. I am going to put this by my computer so that I can see the word do and be inspired by it. I just love it. Rita says she really loves to do machine embroidery. She actually says she wrote me a note. She says if it doesn't move, she'll put some embroidery on it. And she says her dogs move around a lot. Oh, that cracked me up. So super cute. I really love it. Thank you, Rita. I do have to show you one other thing that I've been crazy about getting is I found out I could order a pin cushion made with Liberty of London fabric. How wonderful is that? So our link is below. But they have several types of pin cushions and colors, different colors. I don't know how long they'll have them, but I decided to get the pair in the blue. You know, I figured we're doing the home is right now with the blue, and that would be my sort of treat to myself. So I ordered it. And then I wanted to try out, this is from fabric.com, and I wanted to try out their swatches. So Liberty of London is, you know, is an expensive fabric, and a lot of people don't use big pieces of it. Well, some people do, but it's a little bit more expensive fabric. So I thought, well, what is the swatch size? So this is how big the swatch is. It's you pay like $3, and then you get this swatch, and I forget how much the Liberty is, what they're selling it by half yard probably, which is, you know, a good chunk of fabric. I'm not sure that they don't do fat quarters, I don't think. I should have checked that, shouldn't have I? I'll make a note here. So here's the sizes. They're all approximately the same size. So I got 3 because I wanted to see. So these two are approximately the same size. Now this one was a little bigger. So either it was just probably the end, or maybe because it's a bigger scale print, you know, they have given me a bigger piece of it. So that was really nice. And this is all my other Liberty fabric. I don't have much. I just have a small bag that I've acquired in different ways. I don't even know how, but I've always kept it together. So I have this small bit of Liberty fabric. My friend Sue does small projects like with hexagons with the Liberty fabric. So I need to think of something special that I'd like to do, and then maybe get a little bit more of it to make a small, maybe a small wall hanging. We'll see, right? That's sort of in the future projects. But if you want to get a Liberty of London fabric pincushion, they're just so cute, then I will link you below. You can go get one. I know they had apples, and they also had some little roll-up thing, you know, like little holders for, I think they had holders for your scissors, a holder maybe for your needles or something like that. So, all right, my friend, all the links are below. Greg and I thank you so much for supporting us, and if you would please subscribe, click that and subscribe for me. That helps our business as well, because YouTube will share more of my videos to other quilters if they see that I have a lot of subscribers. It's just the way it works. So I love you. Mwah. I will see you online.